Yeah, okay. So how are you, everybody? We thought tonight we'd just come live to you, just tell you about what goes on behind the scenes of Salon Life because, oh, let's not forget, we've got to congratulate
Helen.
One of our lovely ladies, Helen, who has won our GHD
Travel hairdryer.
Yes. So we're going to arrange for her to come and collect that. So we're going to glam her up a bit and give her a little treat because she's been very loyal and she's watched pretty much every episode of our It's All Talk. So because we've been requested to carry on with this, we're not sure yet. We're going to get a bit of a series together again, aren't we, Em?
Yeah,
we do actually think swimming, don't we, really? I think.
We do. And I think we do really well. And the thing is, Sal, the feedback that we've had has been rather positive. We've helped people through lockdown, and that was the whole purpose of it.
Yes. So
we've made in contact.
I've had some lovely comments, which leads me on to say we are, again, we mentioned this on our live in our ancient town of Sandbach in Cheshire, in England, in the United Kingdom today, and we'll give a mention to Otty with his Cheshire pies, which I have got to say, how many of you have actually been and bought a pie from Otty from Cheshire Pies Limited? Have you ever had one, Em?
No, I haven't. And do you know what? I left this afternoon thinking, why didn't I buy one of those? I really should have done. But is he there? I wonder if he's there on a Saturday. Might treat myself.
Yes, but if he's not, oh, what are you drinking?
Rum and Coke.
So, yeah, if he's not there, then I do know where you can go and get a fabulous English breakfast. Even though he's Italian, you can still go and get an English breakfast at, now I don't know what it's, I think it's called Leisure something sales on the Holmes Chapel Road, you know, that takes you from the M6 motorway down to Holmes Chapel Road, where they sell all the Squire or whatever the word is, the caravans and
oh yeah
camper vans and things like that. So Otty is in there, and with Caroline, the lovely Caroline's occasions with her wedding dresses, which is just fantastic. And our lovely friend Ellie works there too. So they're brother and sister. They are lovely Italian friends, and we like to challenge them doing our shots of Sambuca. So who do you challenge in your family, and what do you challenge each other to? Lots of us are very competitive and quite like to have a challenge. So what's yours? Who do you challenge, and where are you when you do those challenges? Where are we? What do we challenge each other to? A dance off, definitely.
We do. We dare each other things, don't we, Sal? In the salon, on our nights out, of course.
Yes, and also we still play the infamous Do Dare, Kiss, Command and Promise. So those of you that went to school with me know that is forever the game wherever we go. And whoever's worked with me or have trained or taught will still know the same, because we always play Do Dare, Kiss, Command and Promise, which is brilliant. And I just have to mention, I had a lovely little girl in yesterday. I don't know whether they're watching, but she told me that she's a tap dancer. She's only probably about 5, 6, I think, maybe a bit older, but she does tap dancing at I can't remember her name now, the dancing teacher. And so I talked some technology, some dance routines and things with her, not technology, and we actually understood each other's terminology in obviously the dialogue that we use in dance. And I think she was quite shocked. So I dared her yesterday that next time she comes in for her haircut, which she was a little bit afraid of, and Mummy had to sort of, make her feel safe and stuff. So I've dared her to a tap off. A tap off. So we'll just see. We'll see. I said to her that every floor we buy, anywhere we go, whether it's shop or house or wherever, always has to be a tap floor, because you just have to have that sound, don't you, Em?
Certainly do. I love tap dancing.
Do you?
No.
The tap as in gin tap. Oh, do you know the bathtub gin that Debbie bought us, which was just gorgeous? I actually
Wow.
my lovely neighbours the other day, and that's actually why we're late, guys, because we've been talking, and I thought, oh my gosh, got to hurry up. The bathtub gin is actually no longer; it's gone, drank.
You're joking.
I'm not a big drinker really, but I think
Nice.
I know. But this week, I don't know about you, Em, but I've just felt like a drink when I've got home from work.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, so behind this,
It's a couple of weeks.
it has been a very busy couple of weeks, but again, everybody's been patient. So what we thought we would do tonight is just briefly go over anyone struggling to do the online booking system. And an update from the National Hairdressing Federation comes straight from the horse's mouth, basically. In fact, I used to get called horse teeth at school. Straight from my mouth. I'm saying we've had a message from the National Hairdressing Federation to say that despite the fact that everybody's got to wear masks in shops when we go in after the 24th of July, they've still not decided yet what legislation. They're going in government guidelines for our industry. So we're just carrying on as normal with our visors. But we do ask you to wear masks where you can and where you feel most comfortable until we know otherwise. So yeah.
Yeah.
What
so
else
we're
are we going to
the update on that. Yeah, we've had lots of good feedback as well, haven't we, Sal?
Oh yeah, we have.
So when you've been in the salon and had your appointment and then you leave, you'll have a thank you email. So it's through that email that you can leave feedback, and it's really important if you can just spare a minute or so to leave that feedback to let us know how you found your visit, if you've felt safe and comfortable, and obviously all about the PPE as well, because we are doing our utmost best to keep you all safe.
I've had various conversations with other local salon owners as well, that we've been collaborating together over lockdown, just to know that our, main salons are COVID compliant. I know we keep going on about it, but it's really important. We've all got livelihoods as well, and I really do think that wherever you send your children to, just to doubly check and make sure that does the place that you're sending them to take the facility of payment, so that you're not sending them with cash because of the germs that are transmitted and things like that. These are all government guidelines. We're not making this up, but we are ahead of the game with our technology, and it's very safe, secure, with PCI compliant. We've spent a lot on the technology to make sure we're ahead of the game and really up to date with everything. And that is what, again, we keep going on about it, that we're so impressed, aren't we? I had a lady in yesterday who was 80 odd, I think, and I almost assumed, and I felt really cross with myself, I almost assumed that she wasn't going to be able to do it. Anyway, she's all sorted, computer literate.
That's brilliant.
So it just goes to show, doesn't it? That's
great. It's surprising, actually, Sal, because you're sort of quite friendly, aren't you, with a lot of the local salons? And it's surprising how advanced our salon is regarding technology. A lot of people are still using appointment books and stuff, and I just think with the whole situation we're in at the moment, it's so safe what we're doing. People don't have to bring even a card into the salon, a payment card, because it's all done. They leave their payment details and everything. So everything's just working really well, isn't it?
Yeah. So what we just thought we would do tonight is start off with the people that may be still struggling. I mean, obviously you can still phone up and do all that, but when you come to the shop, we're just going to show you a little bit of how you know, you can go on your phone, your tablet, computer, and just to book online. So basically, I don't know if you can see that. So you would press on your Safari there, okay, and come up with our Facebook, our website. That's one way you can go through, and there it says book appointment now, and it will take you in to our appointment booking system. Okay, book now. I don't know if you can all see that. I do hope you can, because I'm doing it back to front. And then it will give you our salon services. Okay, so I'm going to select, I want to have a colour. Okay, and I'm going to just go for a toner at the top. So I've ticked that. Then I know, and this is where sometimes people struggle, they've got to have the hair finished. That's our policy. We will need to check that the hair is its correct colour when it's dried. So generally you'll have you cut at the same time as well. So, and we have to, you know, use our professional use only legislation and make sure that it's all right. So what you would do then is scroll down until you find your, this is one way of doing it, until you find your cutting area there, or you can scroll along the top on the black bit as well to find the cutting area. And then you would choose your ladies cut and blow dry. I've ticked it there, so that's, I don't even know who it's with. And then you would press book now. And then it's giving you the first date that you can select there to check who you want to book with and carry on the booking. So what I'm going to do is obviously invite you to go on your phones and have a look at our website. And you can also, that's one way of doing it, you can also go on our Facebook page and use the same system there. You can book through Instagram, you can book through our app that you can actually download from the front page of our Facebook page. All our up-to-date legislation and, you know, what we request is all governed by the National Hairdressing Federation, and basically we've had to do a full risk assessment, and every day we do a checklist of what is got to be done, what has been done, and at the end of the day we do another check as well. So we're checking all the time. So morning before we go in, we clean the salon. It's obviously been cleaned from the night before, and it's just to reassure you that, you know, we're all sprayed with spray that we can use on our clothes and bodies. We're constantly washing our hands, but what we really want to make sure is that you're comfortable and you still come out with a smile, and you know, we still, the business is as normal. We haven't changed particularly in much of a way. I mean, we've all probably had a little bit of a transition to go through. I think if we'd have had this conversation last week and this live video last week, what we did, we were late, weren't we? It was 9:30, 10 o'clock one night before we left, and those of you probably saw it. But what was it like, Em? It was, I could have cried all the time.
It was hard work, wasn't it?
It was hard, yeah.
I was saying to Perry, because obviously the other bubble are on their late shift. Our bubble has been on an early shift this week. And I said to Perry, I said, if I can give you any advice when you're on a late shift, just take it easy in the morning and don't, you know, I was like going crazy, doing a workout, doing this, doing that. And then, you know, I'd get to work and I felt shattered before I'd even started. And so by 6 o'clock, I was really flying. So yeah, I've sort of learned to just pace myself. I keep forgetting, Sally, I'm not 20 anymore.
We're no spring chicken, are we? Statistically middle-aged. I don't know what the stats are at the moment in terms of age, but anyway. But so that's basically, you know, one way you can start getting in. So if you keep watching, we're going to be doing a bit more about the other perks and the other things that we can do and stuff. Lots of positive things. You will notice as well, we've got everywhere covered in terms of, as soon as you've made your appointment, you will get a confirmation if you've followed all of it through. You'll get a confirmation to say, you know, you've made your appointment, and on there is all the bits of information that you need to know before you come, like you know, thank you for booking, and just to make sure that you're aware that the car park is 2 hours. That's been on there forever. It's just under 2 hours at Waitrose in the middle car park. The bottom one is free, but we've had a little bit of controversy in the top car park, which is our little huddle, but we can never get on there. So in fact, I was blocked in again today by people that block us in, basically. And so I had a little bit of road rage. Had you gone by then? I think you've gone, Emma. Yeah, you've gone. So I had a little bit of parking rage again today. What part of don't people understand that you've blocked me in? Can't get out.
And they're on double yellow lines.
Yes. So we're in our spaces, and you know, we've got things to carry, stock to carry. Now we're getting through plastic, which leads me on to talking about the tip in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Story. So
perhaps you need to put that cone in the road, Sally, behind you.
No. So all the shop owners, we've all got stock, we've all got deliveries, we've all got things that we need to go in and out from. Just get blocked in all the time. So just thank you for just understanding and listening. And you'll see that Waitrose now have sort of barricaded themselves in with their vans up at the top end. So we now have a fence which sort of like divides us a little bit, doesn't it? So it's changed a little bit, and that's okay. We can cope with that.
We can. We can change, can't we, Sal?
Yeah, what else have we oh yes, that's just another little thing as well we had on our list to mention, is the fact that we do have signs all across the windows just to say that, you know, thanks for waiting outside before we invite you in. That's so important. It's not necessarily because we don't want you to come in, and we do, of course, but you know, we can only allow so many people in the salon at one time. And we're constantly watching for numbers, because you know, there are we do know trading standards are going around and spot checking, and I don't want to lose my business because we're doing it wrong, because we want to do it right from the onset. We've been really very precious about this, as we are with all health and safety. So even though there's no rules and regs yet about COVID health and safety, the government are using the health and safety law to close people down. You know, it's section 1 and 2 in whatever. I've tried to read my stuff. I know my stuff on health and safety because I did quite a lot of stuff on it in a previous job, so I know how important it is. So that's it, I think, Em, from me. Anything from you?
Yeah, just about booking appointments. I think it should be a bit easier now, shouldn't it, Sal? Because you've changed the where the colour is.
Yeah, just some feedback as well. Because we have the IT system and software company, you know, we're constantly upgrading from conversations that we've had. So thank you. If you have fed back to us, we rely on good and bad feedback. And I always say, if you're happy, tell others. If you're not, tell me. And we do have a policy where you can email me if you want to feedback anything that you think, you know, we need to get better at, and that's great. But also I think that no one's perfect, are they? You know, and as much as we try to be, I love being perfectionist with my precision cutting, but in terms of getting this right, it's new to us all. So
absolutely, it's new to everyone, isn't it? So but yeah, we just carry on doing what we're doing.
And so Emma, you're right, the feedback we've I didn't think we could do it, but we've managed to be able to do it with our IT company, and moved the colours now to the top, so you have to put your colour in first and then the cut. afterwards and the finish. So you've done brilliantly well. Everybody has, and the children have been booked in properly, and it's just flowing really well. So and if there's any ideas as well that you think that you might think, oh, I wonder if we could do that, we have amalgamated as well now. So if you've got one family and you all come at separate times, the system will actually read one phone number. And it sort of finds it. So sometimes people want to pay off one card but send the children in to have the haircut, and you don't have to send them with any payment. Yeah. Another lovely thing as well is that some of our clients have sort of said, well, look, you know, can we switch the prices off when we send the email to the family, saying that you've confirmed your booking and this is how much it is and this is what we charge for, because the husbands don't know how much they spend on the hair. We've had that. We've had that forever though, haven't we? That's been a thing.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward, isn't it, that one?
Have you got a slush? Yeah, absolutely. Have you got a slush fund hidden? I used to have a little slush fund hidden in a welly. There you go. Yeah, I did. It should be about 30-40 quid. Yeah, just in a welly, because it's only me that knew where it was, and it was like for things like chocolate or everybody. Come on, girls, you must have a slush fund. Surely a little bit of cash.
My slush fund exists of 1p's, 2p's, 5p's. Sometimes if I'm really lucky, 10p's.
Does it? Really? Another one of my gents was talking to the other day told me that is it nickel on copper coins can
it's something
to the COVID. Yeah. Did you hear him? Oh, I love our chats. I think we should have. I just think that we should have a drama made about our shop. It would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it would be all the ones on the TV. Yes. So I think that might be about it. So
okay. So over and out. So whether or not, we don't know where this is going, where this live is.
I'll just have a very, very quick look to see if it has gone anywhere.
If not, record and get it on.
Yes. Okie dokie.
All right. So have a lovely night, everybody, wherever you are, whoever you're with.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. It's Fun Friday tomorrow. And guess what?
What?
We're on an early, Em.
We're on an early, so I'm going to have an early night. Because my client was there before me this morning. I felt very bad.
So was mine. And we were early.
I know. So I'm going to be a little bit earlier tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, but we finish at 1:30.
Yay! Fun Friday.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we're going out for lunch one of the days with the tips from our lovely clients.
We are. Okay. Take care, everyone. Over and out.